then this live probably isn't for you. I am going to make a nice strap, but that's it. So I'm waiting for YouTube to go live. Hi, Karen. There we go. Hi, Karen. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. This new setup, I'm not honestly sure if you can hear me or not. Oh, dear. Let me get rid of that. Hold on. Can you hear me? Can see and hear. Good. Hi, Mary. Hi, Deb. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Annie. Hi, everybody. So, let me just look over here. There we go. Okay. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Jacqueline. Marianne. Hi, everybody. So, today I am going to make a new strap for my Annabelle. So, I'm just going to be honest about something. I really like these chains, these extenders. They're really not chains. I guess they're chains, but they're really handle extenders. I ordered a whole bunch of them from Kasaya. She's the one who sells them. They're really, really nice. So they're great when you're making leather bags if you want to make a leather. Hey, Teresa. Hi, MacGyver. Hi, Kay. Hi, Terry. Terry, you should just come on over, honestly. You're like 2 minutes away. But when you don't have leather that is long enough for a strap, it's kind of nice to have these extenders, or if you're using vinyl or cork and you just don't have anything long enough, these extenders are really nice. However, on a bag that I'm going to carry every day, I really prefer a 1.5 inch strap. It's just a little preference, you know, nothing big. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lowell. Hi, Barb. Hi, Patricia. Hi, guys. Hi, Janine. I'm going to meet Janine. I'm going to meet Jean Jumper pretty soon. I'm pretty darn excited. So what we're going to do is, you know, the everyday crossbody companion tote, her straps. That's what I'm going to make for my, that's an enlarged Annabelle, by the way. And I'm going to make it out of this. Let's see what you can see. Yeah. This is the Peacock webbing by Simply Classic. It's just stunning. I mean, there's no other words for it. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So that's what I am going to make one of those. But I need to make a new list of patterns that are coming up, because here's my old list. It's kind of a disaster. So I really need to make a new list. A couple things coming up. Lori and I on June 2nd, I believe it's June 2nd. Lori, I don't know if Lori's here yet. I don't think she's here yet. But we're going to make the Cascadia by K. Dill Handmade. It's a fairly new pattern, and this is my practice one. It is the cutest little thing. Now, I did mine at 110%. Oh, there's Lori. Yeah, nice shirt. Lori sent me this shirt. I'm a Canadian today. How do you like that? Yeah. So this is the Cascadia by K. Dill Handmade. I think it's only been out maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And so she and I are going to do this pattern live, I believe, on June 2nd. Is that right, Lori? I can't remember. This is so cute, you guys, and it is not a hard sew. Now, I used a twist lock, which I like twist locks, actually. And there is a hidden pocket here, which fits my iPhone 14 Pro Max, because the pocket goes from here to here. It's a really wide pocket. Then it has a top zipper closure. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Teresa. I was going to wear your shirt too. And then I thought, oh my gosh, Lori asked if I ever wore her shirt, so I thought I better get it out and wear it, because I do wear it. I'm not going to wear it tonight, Lori, because the Panthers are playing hockey against a Canadian team. I can't even remember which one. Isn't that terrible? So I probably won't wear it tonight. But then you open this and you have a divided pocket. So fully divided. There's nothing on the bottom to open. So it's fully divided. And then you have another full zipper pocket. I mean, it's cute. So cute. Now this is Tulip Bee vinyl, which I love. It's got some really nice detail here on the bottom, these gussets. And then on the back, it's, you know, really cute. So that's what we're going to make at 110%. Very cute. Maple Leaf. Thank you, Lynette. I don't really pay attention to who's playing who, except I know the Florida Panthers. You know, they won last year, and we'd really like them to win again this year. So Lori and I are going to do that on June 2nd. Then I sent a message to Holly by Purses by Holly, but she's got a new pattern releasing on June 2nd, and it is a leather tote and a leather pouch. I want you guys to get ready for this because it is absolutely adorable. I forgive me if I'm looking, you know, all over the place. I'm still getting used to my camera setup in here. So I know it's kind of weird. Sorry. I'm doing the best I can. There's the camera, but my iPad with YouTube is right there. And then what I'm monitoring the cameras is down here. So anyway, I'm going to show them to you really, really quick. I don't think that she would mind. It's only, what, 10 days away. And I'm doing her release videos, which I just finished. And I honestly have put off making these because I was a little intimidated, if you want to know the truth. I have been doing leather for a while, but I haven't done some of the techniques that she has in the pattern, and they're not hard techniques. This is really meant to be made out of leather, and there is no skiving required, just so you know. These are so cute. This is my first set. I will be making more. So this is the pouch. Look at it. It's got leather lacing. It's a pretty decent pouch, size pouch. And it's raw edge on the top, and it's fully lined. Okay, that's all I'm going to show you on that. Very cute. And really very easy. Hi, Louise. Yes, it is, Terry. It's the one I showed you yesterday. It's not released until June 2nd. And then this is the tote that goes along with it. It's a really big tote. And she gives you options for lining it or not. I chose to line mine. So I've got slip pockets and a zipper pocket inside. And then this is how it closes. I don't have the large strap-ins yet. I've got those on order. But it just will flop over and close your bag. Very cute. Not hard to make. The detail and how she does the sides, you guys, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Now, with that said, I went to Tandy yesterday, and Tony went with me, and so you know what happened. He found all kinds of things that I had to have. So I have never sewn. Any of you leather makers out there, have you sewn with double-sided leather? I have never had any. I've never even seen it in person. And we were at Tandy, I guess it was yesterday, Saturday. Yeah. We were at Tandy yesterday, and Tony brought a hide over to me, and it's double-sided leather, and it was on sale. Plus, I get an additional discount. You guys, I think I'm going to make the tote out of this. Number one, here it is. Here's one side. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Wait till you see the other side. It's very heavy. This is the other side. Isn't that gorgeous? It is just beautiful. Now this is fairly thick. Let me see how thick it is. I haven't even measured it myself. Let me see. It's heavy. Let's see what it is. Oh my. It's pretty thick. Oops. Sorry. It's 5 ounce. 5 ounce leather. Which is not surprising, you know, it's double-sided. And, you know, both of my machines can handle it. It's just going to be really thick. But isn't that pretty? So no lining required. Now, if I wanted to put, I'm just thinking out loud, the only thing you really could do is do a slip pocket on the inside. I don't know how you would do a zipper pocket. I guess you could just make a zipper pocket and sew it on 4 sides. I'm just thinking out loud, you guys. But that's what I thought I would start with is the leather tote by Purses by Holly. Yeah, why not? Now, I know Chris at Simply Classic has a, she doesn't really have a pattern, but she has a kit that uses double-sided leather. So I'm going to talk to her and see if she knows of a pattern that I could use. Debbie, hold that thought. I'm going to get to patterns here in a second, but bring that up again. So anyway, that was absolutely stunning. Yes, it's gorgeous. It's very heavy. Okay, so I did buy that. And then the other thing I bought, and I don't know if you guys have seen the new Lynn's Handmade pattern, the Raina. I think that's the name of it. Let me see. Yeah, the Raina sling. I know Kasai just released it. I think actually Amber is sewing one up. If not right now, she just finished. How thick should the leather be for this pattern, the new Purses by Holly? She says between 3 and 5 ounces. It's all raw edge, no skiving needed. What I used was 3 ounces. It was actually a 3.2, 3.3. So, very cute. You want something more than the thickness. I personally think you want something that has a medium temper. So you don't want it to be too floppy. So for example, this is the leather that I used. And it's really not too bad. I'd call this a medium temper. It doesn't just like flop down. Of course, this is a little piece, so it's hard to tell. This is alligator leather, and see how floppy it is? It won't stand up on its own at all. So I probably wouldn't use this unless I wanted to stabilize it. Oh, she just finished. Okay. So she made one too. It would make a stunning travel bag. I mean, that stuff, I could not resist it. I really couldn't. It is so gorgeous. So I'm going to do a Raina. I've already got it all cut out, and I am going to do it out of leather. So this is another one of the leathers I got yesterday at Tandy. It's a gorgeous blue. And I did skive this because I don't know the thickness of it. Let's just look and see what it is. Yeah, it was originally 3 ounces, and I skived it to 2, which is really perfect. So it was originally 3 ounces, and I skived it to 2, just around the edges. So this is the size of it. It's very cute. I'm doing all the exterior out of this blue. Stunning. Now, the other thing is she has some really nice strap-ins as well. So I'm going to use hers for this bag. And then the inside of this Raina, I'm going to do out of this waterproof canvas from, where did I get this? I think I got it from, is it Wonderground? Anybody know? Hi, Mary Z. I think it's from Wonderground. Hi, Brenna. I think it's from Wonderground. It may be from Fabric Therapy. I honestly can't remember. I've had it a long time, and I've kind of hoarded it because I like it so much. So that's coming up, the Raina. Okay. So I am going to make a new list here. So the Raina, and I haven't even made her other one, which is, I have it on my list here. Where is it? I haven't even made the Ray yet. I have the pattern, but I haven't made it yet. So the Raina by Lynn's Handmade, that's coming up. I might as well go ahead and do the Ray by Lynn's Handmade. I still have on my list the Sweet Julie by Maggie 55 that she gave me permission to do. I have the pattern all cut out, but I haven't decided on the materials. Yeah. Look at this. All my admins are here. It's a beautiful thing. I love all my admins. Not only do they help me tremendously, they are genuinely good people. Brenna, Jan, Sarah, BJ, Lori, who am I forgetting? Jan, Brenna, Teresa's kind of taken a sabbatical. Sarah, BJ, yeah, I mean, they're just beautiful people. So I'm just going to say that out loud. Hi, Marie. Are you able to get pigskin split? It makes for such a fantastic lining. Alternatively, calf leather or sheepskin. I think I could. What leather site will split it for you? Is it Rocky Mountain Leather? Or is it Springfield? They'll split it for you. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So, anyway. I'll have to keep that in mind, Marie. You're just making me think. My budget is blown, so I'm not even going to talk budget anymore. Because I've kind of gone crazy lately. I have tons of new hardware, tons of new stuff coming. Hi, Simo. So, I mean, with the tariff thing kind of on hold with China, I went ahead and ordered a bunch of stuff. So, because you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. Hi, Teresa. All right. Then on my list, I have the Taylor tote from Lauren Mormino, which I've had forever, and I've never made it. Lori just made one. Tailor Tote by More Me No. I wanted to make another Sassy by BJ. The Popcorn Bag by Birdie Pop. Popcorn Bag by Birdie. I have to put who makes it or I can't find it. The Blank Space Empress Tote, and that's by Sandra at the Sewing Room of Gardner. Blank Space Empress. Sewing Room Gardner. Although she doesn't live in Gardner anymore. I wonder if she's going to change her name. You want to make, Diane wants to make the Tailor Tote. You guys, you need to go. Brenna has her own Etsy shop now, Sunshine Stitches. I don't know if you can link it, Jan, or Brenna, you could do it. But her Magnolia Ray that we've done, I guess it was in February. Is that right? It's been that long ago. Minnie in the Mountain has a YouTube channel, and she just did it on her channel. It's so cute. So you should go get it. It's an absolute. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to write it down. You know why? Because my sweet Magnolia Ray is. How old is she now, Brenna? Is she 6 weeks? And I haven't made one since she's been born. Brenna, how old is Maggie? I can't remember now. That's terrible. I'm telling you, the weeks just fly by. So I put that on my list. Let's see. Oh, the Irene by Shambhala. The Brunella by Shambhala, Sammy. 6 weeks tomorrow. Brenna, I can't even believe it. That's shocking to me. Let's see. The Queeneer Sling by Country Cow. There's another Country Cow that I actually have the pattern for. What is that one? Oh, the Cade Hip Bag. Cade Hip Bag by Country Cow. I have that one. I haven't made that yet. Let's see. The Dreamer Pack. Haven't made that one yet. By Fierce Kitten. Dreamer Pack. Fierce Kitten. Lori, what's the other one we are going to do after we do the Cascadia? It's the, is it the Eden bag? I have to turn the page. I've got so many patterns to do. I think it's the Eden by 8N Designs. The Eden bag. Lori, is it the Eden bag by END Designs? I'm pretty sure that's it. Spencer Ogg has a couple new ones. Okay. The Hitchhiker. Who makes that one, Diane? Who makes that one? I'm just reading comments. Sorry. Oh yes, Dawn. The Parvati by Shambhala. Let me go back over to here where my Shambhalas are. Oh, I better just make that new line. Yes, I saw you make that one. Parvati Shambhala. That one looks really good too. Terry, what was the one that we were going to make? Is it the Parvati? Terry and I are going to do another live, and we talked about doing a Shambhala. Diane, who makes the hitchhiker? Bent needle. Okay, I'll go look at that one. I haven't even heard of that one. Bent needle. I've not even heard of them. That's bad. Oh, she's on Etsy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go look at that one. Patricia, you've made 3 hitchhikers? Oh my gosh. The Gabriella by Emporium. Oh, Terry, it was the Parvati by Shambhala. So it was, you're making the Eden now. Okay, good. What is it, Nancy? The Avalo? Never heard of it. Avalo by Country Cow. She has a lot of good patterns. Okay. I have a question for you. So Terry and I were thinking about doing the Parvati on a live. And my thought and her thought too, and she's intimidated, which she absolutely shouldn't be because she's a very good seamstress. We were thinking about doing it in 2 live sessions because it's fairly, lengthy, I think. Now, I haven't bought the pattern, but I watched some people make it. The Gabriella by Imperium. Okay, I'm writing it down. Gabriella Imperium. That's Brittany, isn't it? Okay, I wrote that one down. Let me have a cup of coffee. I'm starting to sweat with all these patterns. The Summer Sling by Heather Mayhem. Okay. The Summer Sling by, where's that? The Summer Sling by Heather Mayhem. Heather Mayhem. I love that name. Heather Mayhem. That's funny. You love the lives. Thank you. Annie, you're so sweet. Yeah, it is Brittany Nicole. Okay. I know, Jean. You know, I can't get to all of these, but I go look at them all, and like some of these I already have the patterns. I already have the Eden. I already have the Maggie one, the Sweet Julie. I have the Ray and the Raina. I have the Taylor Tote. Obviously, I have the Sassy and the Magnolia Ray. I already have the Cade Hip Bag. So I'll probably do the ones that I already have the patterns for, but I'm going to go look at all these other ones. The Asha Crossbody. Oh, we need a non-cat version. Okay. Let me write that down. Non-cat version. I don't have a cat. I did have a cat when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Deb, who makes the Asha crossbody? I'm going to write it down. The Asha crossbody. Who makes that one? I'm trying to look, make sure I didn't miss anybody's comment. Okay, good, Patricia. Post it on Facebook, The Hitchhiker. Yeah, I want to see it. What other ones do I have? Let's Let's see. I wrote the Cupid. Oh, is that the box from Kasaya, the Cupid? Crafts fully made. Okay, crafts fully. I haven't heard of that one either. Yeah, I never made the Cupid box. I have all the stuff and I have the pattern. I just never made it. You just finished a simple sew, the Tuesday tote. It's a palette cleanser. Oh, that's funny. I'm going live with Lori on June 2nd. June 2nd, I think. And then Terry and I are going live on June 1st. So June 1st is Terry and I. She lives in my neighborhood. She's coming over. And then Lori and I are going live on June 2nd, obviously remotely. And Lori and I already have plans for another live to do the Eden. She's working on her test one now. So I'm going to have to do that too. Bye, Teresa. Have to run. See you. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. I'm just looking up to see if there's any others that I really want to make again, because I like them so much. Oh, I can tell you right now, I know I've done several videos. I love the sienna. I'm thinking out loud as I'm talking. I'd love to make, I have never made a leather sienna. I'm going to write it down. The sienna in leather. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. Have you done the Amara? Yes, I've done the Mr. Heckles. I've done the regular size Mr. Heckles and at 85%. I really love the 85% Mr. Heckles. I really do. Nancy, who makes the Amara? I'm going to write it down and look it up. Yeah, Amara. Tell me who makes it. Terry, maybe we should do that. Make a leather sienna together on our live. Crafts. Oh, it's by Crafts Fully. Okay. Crafts Fully Made. Okay. Oh, it's the Asha, or is it the Lisa, I mean, the sienna is so classic, and it's really not a hard sew. I've sold most of the ones I have. I think I just have one. Let me look. I think I just have one left. Yeah, I just have one left. I've made so many. But I'm going to make a leather one. I know I'm looking up like I am looking for bugs or something. Oh, the Berlin. The Berlin. Let me look. Bagstock has the Bagstock. Okay. How do you spell the Berlin? Let me see. Where'd it go? Someone mentioned the Berlin bag. Okay. The Berlin bag. Okay, I got that down. Hi, Mona. Okay. Okay, I've got 2 pages full of patterns. Full. That would take me the rest of this year. I'm going to keep this little page in case I just totally didn't get something. Oh, Knotted Thread Co. Some of her Pisces pack. I think I got all these. I'm going to write that down. Pisces pack. Knotted Thread Co. Okay. Okay. I can't do anymore. Oh, the Berlin bag is great in leather. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Look what I'm using. I don't think Ellie's here today, but look at this pen that she gifted me. I love it. It writes beautifully. It's perfect. Basic to bougie. I would. I'm an open book, so I'd be happy to share anything. Hi, Jill. Hi, Amanda. Oh, the Regina phalange. I need to write that down. Let me write that one down. I forgot all about that one. I bought it too, I think. Regina phalange. That's by Sincerely Jen. Okay. So what's your name, basic to bougie? Is it bougie? My mom used to call me Bougine. So I'm happy to share whatever I have learned along the way, because it's quite the learning curve when you're starting your business, you're starting a YouTube channel. It can be very overwhelming. Yeah, just ask Lori. Pricing, we're really not supposed to talk about pricing on YouTube. So I don't know that I would be able to do that, but you're welcome to go look at my website to see how I price things. Obviously leather is priced higher, and it depends on how long it takes me to make a bag is how I price things. Sorry, there's something on that. So you like it, Denise? My friend Lori sent this to me. Yeah. It's Rhonda. Okay. You're fixing to change your name. Yeah. The name is important. Do I wish I had made a different name than Jeannie's Designs? Yeah, probably, because when you think about Jeannie's Designs, you don't think about bags. And that's really what it's involved into, is bags, but that's okay. I'm not changing it again now. It's too much effort. Pricing is dependent on the area you live. It's dependent on the materials that you use, how long it takes you to make it, how much hardware you use, how much interfacing. There are a ton of factors in the pricing, but I'd be happy to talk to you in generalities. So I'd be happy to do a live Zoom on or a live on that. Let me write that down. Otherwise, I will forget. So, let me see. Rhonda wants, you're in my book, Rhonda. How do you feel about that? Wants a live question answer on bags and YouTube and business. Rhonda, you made it into my book. You may not really like that, but that's too bad. And and the tariffs. Yeah. I'm probably not the right one to ask about the tariffs. I have pretty strong feelings about the tariffs. And I don't want, when we have that discussion, it's with the tariffs, it's kind of hard not to get political, but I'll do my best not to. Oh, and a studio tour. Yeah. I'll have to clean it up before I do a studio tour. You should see my fabric room. This room is kind of a disaster too. But yeah, studio tour. Okay. All right, no more suggestions. Okay. No more suggestions. You guys are killing me. Brenna. I'm going to put your name in my book. Brenna. Yeah, other people have asked for a studio tour. I'll do that. That won't take long. It's famous last words. I said that. Everything takes me 10 times longer. Okay. That could be pre-recorded video. Yeah, it could. Those are good questions, Mary. Those are really good questions. That I'd be happy to share. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I really do. I don't mind sharing my sources. I don't mind sharing what I've done and hasn't worked and what I'm doing now and is working. I don't mind sharing any of that. I know there are some people that don't want to share that kind of stuff, but I spent so much time and effort trying to find things, and I did ask people, and some people were very open about sharing things. So, but some were not. So, and that's okay. That's okay. When you try and find a good source for something, it takes a lot of time and effort, but I don't mind doing it. Denise says, you are a natural. Oh, you're so sweet. I hope I don't cry. But my dad, rest his sweet soul, he's been gone 6 years now, and I miss him every single day. But he could talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime about anything. And the older I get, I used to laugh at him. Not in a mean way, but we used to laugh about it. And the older I get, and now that I'm retired, I'm becoming that part of my dad. I can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime about anything. I mean, we were in Tandy yesterday, and there were some people there, and Tony's kind of the same way. Somebody had an AC/DC shirt on, and they were live here in Tampa last night. We just started talking to him, and she said, his wife said, you're buying a lot of leather. What do you do? And I said, I make bags. And I had my Catalina that I just fixed on, and she goes, oh, you got to come with me. So she took me to the back, and she showed me some other leathers that she thinks would be really good. And we just started chatting. It was hilarious. You know, you just have to start somewhere, Rhonda. And I was so nervous 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, almost now, not quite. When I started my YouTube channel, I was so nervous. You just have to start somewhere. And you'll get better and better as you go. And even if you're shy, it's okay. You'll gain, and I'm happy to promote you. Whoever wants to start a YouTube channel, I'm happy to help promote you because people helped me. Okay, let's do this strap. I'm pretty excited about making this strap. So I'm gonna, let me see. I'm gonna switch cameras down here so you can see what I'm doing. Get rid of my coffee. You remember my first live? Yeah, it was kind of scary, wasn't it, Patricia? I was so nervous. That first live. I ought to repost it just for fun because I remember I was sweating. I was so nervous. All right, I got the pattern up here because I don't remember how to make this. Isn't that funny? Now, so here are my pieces. Let me see. Where's my camera? here are my pieces. I have 4 of these pieces, and I kind of goofed and put interfacing on all 4, and that's okay. But 2 of them, you draw down a certain distance and mark a line and put some double-sided tape here. And then you have your shorter piece of webbing, and you put your 1.5 inch square ring in, and you sew a square here. And I actually used my template to mark my square from my friend Jolie Lee Creations, Leslie. She sells these templates, and it comes in like a whole bunch of them. So I used to be extremely intimidated by sewing a square. I'm not anymore. She gives you all these, I think it's, I don't remember how much it is. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 templates. I think that's it. 6 or 7. So I just used this to mark my square, and then I sewed it, and look how perfect that square is, you guys. I'm trying to get down to the camera. You can hardly see it because it's black on black, but it's a perfect square. All right, so we're going to take one of these. We're going to take the tape off. And I did do a base coat. This is leather. It's the croc leather. I did do a base coat around the edges. That's probably all I'm going to do. We'll see. And we're going to lay that centered on that line. All right. And then we're going to take one that doesn't have the tape on it. We're going to add some more tape here. Yeah, Dawn just started hers. You guys, one of my admins linked Dawn's YouTube channel. Dawn is an excellent seamstress too, by the way. I think many of us are. We're just afraid to do a channel. Okay, so just like that. I'm trying to make sure where I am on the camera. And then we're going to take that tape off, and we're going to sandwich that in there. This is only the, I don't know if it's my second or third one. I think this is my second one. But I've slept many times since then. Hi, Nita. Hi, Rosa. Okay, and we're going to sandwich this right on top. I'm going to have to bring my phone over here so I can see what you guys are seeing. So I'm sure you can see. And then I'm going to put a little piece of tape, which I forgot to do, down here. Down the center of the little tab. So that stays together. I mean, look at that already, you guys. I just love it. I love these. And it's, you know, Sandy at Car Threads. I mean, there are a lot of these types of things out there, and it's really tons of them. I know, Rosa, don't you? You know what I just realized? Look at this. My seam is on this side, so I got to turn that around. You don't want your seam showing on your hardware. Bad girl. All right. Now, the other thing that Sandy does is she tells you to sew this in 2 sections. I am not going to do that. And I am going to backstitch, but I'm going to backstitch right here. And that is actually going to be hidden for the most part. I'm actually going to backstitch right in here. And I'm using black thread, so you're never going to see it. You watch on that, the Quilters Men in Prison Quilting. It was absolutely beautiful. Who told me that? Brenna, are you the one? Brenna might not be here anymore. I think Brenna mentioned that Quilters thing on Netflix. Somebody email me the link for that, because if not, I will forget. All right, let's sew this. I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to just back stitch a couple stitches. And I'm going to go really slow. I said really slow, and then I just speed it up. Okay. How do you like this view, guys? I feel pretty fancy. Hey, Holly. What's really, Holly? What do you mean? What does really mean? I'm trying to look at comments. Okay, let's see how we did. The first one I made here, I missed one side a little bit. Ooh, I think I got it on this side. The black on black really helps. Okay, so look at that. Oh, she said yes. I was talking about you. I hope you don't mind, but I gave him just a tiny glimpse of your new pattern because I'm so in love with it. And there's a bunch of people that already want to make it. I couldn't help it, Holly. I hope you don't mind. If you mind, you're going to have to shoot me when you meet me. Okay, so now I'm going to use my pattern piece, which I gotta find, and we're going to mark for our rivets. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, Holly, I almost didn't do it, and then I thought, oh, Holly won't mind. And I absolutely love it. So I'm not going to bring it out again. If you want to see what I'm talking about, you can go back to the beginning of my live and see it. She's got an absolutely perfect leather pattern, two actually, leather pattern coming out June 2nd. Okay. Let me grab my tools here. You guys are going to absolutely love it. I've only made one, but there are more in my future. I'm trying to find my right punch. Where's my mallet? Oh, dear. Okay. Hi, Carla. Hi, Evelyn. I am just making a strap from the Everyday Crossbody Companion. The rest was just a talkie. I did a lot of talking today. which is, I know, very shocking for me. Okay. Okay, got my holes. And you guys, if you're going to sew at all, and you don't even have to be sewing leather, these little punches that you get from Tandy, they're craft tool. They're not, oops, here. They're not very expensive. They're worth it. I'm just saying. All right, let me grab my hardware. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to pick the best side to be my front. I think this is my, oops, I got to put this on the right way. Actually, neither matter. I might have to get my long rivets. Hold on a second. I sell long rivets, long double cap rivets on my website now because of the thickness of things anymore. Yeah, because I have 4 layers actually of leather. So I need the longer. And I've got them in 5 finishes too, which is kind of nice. Okay. You guys, look at that. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? Let me bring this up just a hair without making you guys seasick. I'm not sure that really helped, but all right, I'm gonna get up and go over here and press these. Oh my gosh, I just love this already. Okay. Did you guys see my llama pants? Very special llama pants. All right, so that's that. Let me clean my little area here. I'm gonna move this so I can see what's next. Oops. Okay. All right, so then you have a little strap end for your longer part. Let me see. And we're going to put this, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get oh no, I did. Here it is. Strap adjuster. So this is just a little piece of leather that I divided down the middle as a strap end. Oh, might help if I took the paper off. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's all that is. Just a little piece of leather, divided down the middle, put some double-sided tape, and let me see what's next. All right. Now we're going to put it up and through our slider. And then we're going to sew that on. I'll probably do 2 rows of stitches here rather than a box. It's pretty small. So let's just do 2 rows of stitches. Okay. Beautiful. Problem with black thread, you get it everywhere, you know? That's okay. I didn't vacuum before this, so there's plenty to vacuum. Okay. All right, now take your strap in that you already made, and I believe it is the right side through there. Oops. Let me make sure. Yeah, up and through your slider again. So you have this here. I don't know what you can see. There we go. And the top of your slider. Okay. Now we're going to add our other piece. Thank you, Karen. This webbing is, oops, this webbing is stunning. I know. It's from Simply Classic. I'm not sure she has it anymore because I think she sold out so fast. I don't know if she's getting more in. I would assume that she is. Okay, and then we're going to lay this end, the right side. So here's the right side because I have the top of my slider right on that line centered. Then we're going to add a little more tape. On top of our webbing. And a little bit down the connector here. Oh my gosh, I just ran out of tape. Oh, I have a tiny bit left. I never waste any tape. Okay, and then you're going to take your other piece, your other connector, which I need to curve the corner here. There we go. And take your tape off. And Terry, if my friend Terry is still here, somewhere along the line, she mentioned to me to use your stiletto to get your tape up, your paper off your tape. I used to use my tweezers. This stiletto works 100% better. Terry, are you here? Thank you. It works perfect every time. See, we learn from everybody. All right, now we're going to lay this wrong side down, right on top. And I can tell already. Yep, Terry's here. Yep. Works every time. I'm just evening out my end here. Okay. And we're going to sew. I'm just looking to see what side I'm going to sew from. I'm going to sew on this side. And I'm going to start down here and I'm going to back stitch. go one stitch at a time if you need to, which I'm using leather, no matter what you use, but it'll look better if you just go slow. Which is really hard for me to do. I'm just saying. Okay, almost there. All right. I am just looking to make sure I caught both sides. And with black on black, it's like really hard to tell. But I believe I did. Okay, good. All right, let's do our holes. Mark for our holes for our rivets. Don't let me forget to put my swivel clasp on. Okay. Oh, Melissa, that's so sweet. Thank you. That is so sweet. All right, there's going to be a little bit of noise. Just marking my holes for my rivets. One more. Perfect. All right, let me grab my rivets and my swivel clasp. Oh dear, that could have been disastrous. It is a gorgeous strap. It's just beautiful. All right, so now the question is this is the right side, and on this one I have my rivets up, which I like. So that's what we're going to do again here. So we're going to put it on and come up like this and add our rivets. Let me see what you can see. Sorry. This whole camera thing's a work in progress. I will show you, Joanna. Okay. Let me go press these. I'll be right back. And then we'll attach it. And that is an absolutely gorgeous strap. I mean, it's just beautiful. Let me put a few things away. And let me switch cameras. Okay. You guys, these straps. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of them ahead. So this is the strap. It's the Everyday Crossbody strap by Car Threads. It's in that pattern. So here it is. These connectors, and there's a lot of really good connectors out there on the market right now, but that's this one and on this side. So I am adding it to my enlarged Annabelle. Because I carry, oh, Evelyn, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you guys. You're going to make me cry. I appreciate it. I truly do. I'm loving what I do, and I hope it shows. But this is my 115% Annabelle that I added a slip pocket on. And I added, oops. Sorry, I didn't put myself on Do Not Disturb. Am I back? Am I back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't put myself on Do Not Disturb. In fact, let me just do it real quick, even though we're almost done. So, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My lifelong friend just called me, and I got to call her back. So, anyway, 115% Annabelle. Sorry about that. And Lori and I made this mega accordion wallet. It's her pattern. It's on my website. I love it. I haven't transferred my stuff into it yet, but it's absolutely stunning. But when I made this Annabelle, I made it with this strap because I didn't have a long enough piece of leather to make a regular strap. So I made it with this strap with the chains, and I love it. These chain extenders, strap extenders are from Kasaya. They're really nice. But when I carry a bag every day, I want something that's, number one, a crossbody, and that has a 1.5 inch connector. So I'm going to keep this because I might want it later. But that's what I made this for. This bag is all black, and I thought, I needed a little color on the outside. So here it is. Here it is. Isn't that just gorgeous? This strap. You guys, did you see my llama pants? Aren't they cute? I love them. I know, I'm a kind of a weirdo. Sorry. But the nice thing, I made this strap extra long, but it can just turn into a shoulder strap too, which is really, really nice. So this is the Annabelle at 115%. It's my absolute new favorite bag. It's got tons of room. But it's not massive in any way, shape, or form. And I can slip my phone in this outside pocket, so it's easily accessed. You guys, I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll just do a live marathon sew and make a bunch of these straps. Because, when you sew bags, it's nice to have, I think, a crossbody strap, even if it's a big bag, but many of your smaller bags. Let me ask you guys this question. Do you prefer, for a crossbody, a 1.5 inch strap, or are you okay with a 1 inch? My purses really aren't heavy. So sometimes I'm okay with a 1 inch, but I prefer the 1.5 inch just because it's easier on my shoulder. What do you guys think? Nancy's 1.5, Karen. Yeah. Thank you, Melissa. Please hit the thumbs up. I know you guys think that that may not make a big difference, but it makes a huge difference. The thumbs up. And when you comment, it makes a big difference. So I'm seeing a lot of 1.5 inch. Yeah. I'm really kind of the same way. And I love this strap. It's cute. It's easy. It's adjustable. This one's actually probably a little too long. I just used the whole thing that I got from her, but that's okay. That's it, guys. You like both? Mona says thicker the better. I know. Now, Lori got some pre-made straps from, who was that from, Lori? And were they vinyl or, oh no, they were nylon with similar strap ends. I forget. Robin says 1.5. You like both? Yeah. Yeah. It depends on how big the bag is, which I prefer. Christy, I know. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of nervous because I'm only nervous about did I get everything in the kits that I was supposed to put in the kits. I'm going to go through them one more time this week, but that's the only thing I'm nervous about. Yellowstone leather. Lori got some pre-made straps from Yellowstone leather. The other thing I was thinking about doing is, would you buy one of these straps? If I made some of these straps, would you buy them? I'm just curious. I don't know if I want to do that or not because they're not hard to make, but they're a little time consuming. You're going to hug it. I know. You know, Sarah, Tony can't wait to see you. He just loves you to death. You would definitely. Maybe I'll just do a few and see how it goes. They're just so nice. And they're, like I said, they're not hard to make, but they look so good. Yeah. Sarah loves Tony. He loves you. All right, guys, that's all I had for today. I don't know how long we were live now that we did an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Hour and 15 minutes. That's really not too bad. So thank you for all the pattern suggestions. I think obviously the next one I'm going to make is the Ray by Lynn's Handmade since I have that cut out. And I think I might do another Magnolia Ray coming up because my friend Brenna sent me something that I can use. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I truly do. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Evelyn, for the little extra. That's so, so nice. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful week. And I've got some videos pre-recorded that are going to be releasing coming up. Be sure to go shop on my website. That really helps me too. But I've got a bunch of hardware restock coming and a few new things over time. But maybe I'll do a live this week and do a studio tour. How about that? Maybe if I get it all cleaned up. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry for the phone call that interrupted the live. That happens. You have to go on Do Not Disturb. You just have to. I forgot. She was supposed to call me today, and I forgot. So, anyway, it's okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.